righty, everyone. Thanks so much for joining me tonight. We got a special episode again. It's wartime. It's mano a mano, smash mouth, and I've never heard the end of the last time, the last defeat. Oh my God, it's like the end of the world. And I go it all to this gentleman right here, Mr. Cardboard Commander. What's going on?
What is happening? How are you?
I'm all right. I'm still trying to get over your beatdown. I mean, my butt is still sore from your beatdown.
It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. I still owe you like 5 more. So,
Yeah, well, welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. Thanks for watching. If you're watching this later on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to Cardboard Commander. Tell us how to get in touch with you. I mean, you got a YouTube channel, but you also have websites, you got podcasts, you got so much going on. I can't even get you to come on my channel anymore.
Oh, now. So, yeah, you can check out everything, cardboardcommander.com, YouTube's at Cardboard Commander, Facebook groups at Cardboard Commander, all that stuff. And just imagine, Jester, you're the one that inspired me to start all this. So you created this monster.
Well, I mean, that's a good thing. I've actually inspired. I've had reports from some of my sports friends and some of my other people that I've come across that said, "Hey, you're the reason I got into doing this." And that actually makes me feel pretty good. Like, people watched me and said, "Hey, if this knucklehead can do it, I can do it."
Right.
So tonight, we're going to teach you how to play Commands and Colors Napoleonics. And you decided to jump in full force with this one because Commands and Colors is a system that is basically, a lot of people talk about how it's an intro to wargaming system. And I'm going to tell you right now, Cardboard Commander, Command and Colors Napoleonics is not an intro. It is more in depth. I think you're going to like it more because there's more in depth. It's not going to be very basic. If we would play Memoir 44, I think you'd be a little bored. You're more in the higher end range of wargaming. So I'm glad you decided to try this one, but it is going to be a beast. There's a lot of extra rules that we're going to talk about. So what I'm going to do is share my screen with everyone. And put that like that. Okay. So, Commands and Colors. So the main thing to take away from this is on your turn, you're going to play a card. And the card's going to tell you what you can do. It's kind of your orders for the turn. So if you look at your cards that you've drawn, you can see like some of the cards have got a lot of text and stuff, and those are special cards. And then there's some cards that have like objects down in the bottom, and there's a left, a center, and a right. Do you see some cards like that?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay. So if you see cards like that, that is basically going to be I am going to activate either my left flank, my center, or my right flank, or sometimes a combination of those. Sometimes you'll activate your left flank and your right flank.
Right.
For example, I'll just throw this card down because this is a learning game anyways. So if I was to activate this, I am going to be able to activate one unit in the center. So you see these red lines that go kind of down the board there. That separates the different sections. So the center is going to be anything in between the two lines. Anything that's on the line, like this one right here. Let's see, right here? There we go. Just see that little dot? So that's on the line.
Yeah.
I can use it for either left or center.
Yep.
Now remember, my left is the opposite of your right. So
right.
Your right is over here. My left is over here because we're facing one another. So cards like this one here, like this, say 3 on the left, it's not 3 over here.
Right.
It's 3 on my left. So it'll be over on this side.
Right.
All right. So I just wanted to bring that to your attention. Your other cards are going to be special events, and you're going to have to read what they say, and they'll be like timing, like activate all of your units, blah blah blah, do this, that, do something with them, or activate a leader and everyone adjacent to them, or whatever, things like that.
Right.
So you're just going to see that. So in this game, it is a block game. And unfortunately, this module doesn't show the blocks, which is kind of different, but it's okay. But the number of blocks is very important because it's going to determine how many dice you're normally going to be rolling when you do an attack.
Right.
So if you were to look at this unit right here, I'll slide him out to the middle here. You can see he's got 5 little blocks on the side of him. That means there's basically 5 little blocks that are represented by this one big block. So I would normally roll 5 dice because you're normally rolling whatever your amount of units are in that in your attack. Okay.
Right. So you know that I just found out if you right click on the block, you can go to special to player aid, and it shows you all the
that's
stuff.
cool. That is really cool. All right. So some units, so if let's see, can I do that with your units? Let me see if I can
yeah, I did it with yours, so
all right. There we go. All right, so your French light unit here. It's under the move section. It says 1, and then there's 2, and then no B.
Right.
Okay. What that means is, if you can move 1 space with this unit and still fight, but if you move 2 spaces, then you can't fight. You can't do anything with it.
Right.
So it's you have to kind of decide what you're going to do. It shows your retreats, your range, how far you can shoot, and how many dice you would get in melee. And obviously, melee is going to be when you're adjacent to one another.
Right.
Okay, so like if your unit was here and you activated this unit, and you said, "Okay, I'm going to use this guy to attack your unit there in the forest," then you would, be a melee. You can't do ranged attack. You can only do ranged attack if you're at ranged, obviously, which is more than 1 space away.
Right.
Okay. That's all pretty common stuff. Terrain normally comes into play with how many dice. It's going to limit how many dice you can use to attack or defend with.
Yeah, if you hover, if you put your mouse on top of a terrain piece, it pops up with the info. So if you just put the cursor on top of the terrain.
Yeah, I'm trying to click off of your unit here, but it keeps.
Oh, you have to right click and say clear. There you go.
Oh, you got
so
to that's crazy.
Yeah, if you put the arrow on top of the forest,
it'll show you. There you go. So into means units that are shooting into it. Out means units that are in it and are shooting out. So yes, there'll be some adjustments sometimes based on infantry, cavalry, and artillery. Okay. Your leaners are going to be special units here. Like this guy right here is a leader.
Right.
Okay. Now, they do several things, but they normally attach to a unit. When you activate them and move them into another space, they will attach to that unit and they'll be attached to it, which has its advantages because whenever that unit moves, the leader moves with it. It only costs 1 activation to activate both of them. The one thing to keep in mind, or several things to keep in mind, is if you have a lone leader Let me undo this. Let me undo this. If you have a lone leader and it moves into a hex with a unit, that unit can no longer move. It's locked in place for the rest of the turn. So you want to move the unit first and then attach the leader, if that
Okay.
makes sense. So like
Yep.
you want to move this guy up and then attach the leader to him afterwards. If you attach
Okay.
the leader first, then you can't that unit can't move.
Okay.
There are advantages and disadvantages to having lone leaders in hexes. This is part of the strategy of the game, is trying to figure out who you want your leaders with, because they're very powerful pieces, and they're not, you can't shoot a leader. You cannot shoot a leader with ranged combat. So if my leader was here, you guys couldn't shoot him. The only thing
Okay.
you can do with the leader is you have to move up adjacent and you have to melee him. If you
Right.
can melee him, then there's a good chance he dies.
Right.
So you don't normally want to keep your leaders out in the middle of nowhere by themselves, obviously.
Right. You want them
But
covered with some.
if you have your, if you have all your units in front of your leaders, I can't hit your leader. I can't shoot him. I can't do anything to him. So having them there behind your other units is fine.
Right. Now, so if my leader's behind somebody, it still helps them, right?
It helps them in several ways. If you have to retreat, it can help prevent that from happening. So what there's something called support in this game. So if you have two units like this, and let's just say my unit was in the forest here, and I shot this guy right here, and let's say I rolled this dice. When you roll the dice, it's going to give you outcome of infantry, which are the little blues,
Right.
cavalry, which are the yellow, and
Right.
artillery, which is the red. I didn't roll any of those. And then there's also flags. So in this case, if my guy was to shoot your guy, you would take 2 damage from the 2 blue dice that I rolled,
Right.
and then you would have to retreat.
Okay.
That's what the flags are. You have to retreat, and that's when you would look at your retreat on your card, and it'll tell you how far you have to retreat. If you
Okay.
can't retreat, you got to take another step loss for every space that you don't retreat backwards. There are
Okay.
some spaces that prevent retreats, and also part of the strategy you can get in this game is if I get 2 units behind your guy and I attack them, then they don't have anywhere to retreat. So it's like doubly bad.
Right.
Like kind of flanking or encircling your units, because you can't retreat back through my space. And you're going to take an extra hit on every one of the flags.
Right. Okay.
The main thing you're trying to do in this game is you're trying to earn victory flags, and you earn victory flags by just completely destroying one of your opponent's units.
Right.
So getting them all down to 1 block doesn't do you anything. You have to kill that unit completely dead. DEAD, dead.
Okay.
So you're trying to get victory points. You can also earn victory points or victory banners by destroying an opponent's leader. A leader that's in a hex, let's say this hex here, and all these units ended up getting killed. So the leader has to take what they call a leader loss casualty check.
Okay.
And if he doesn't have anybody there left to protect him anymore, anytime a leader's in a hex, if the unit has, let me start again, okay?
Okay.
I attack this unit here with the leader right here in this hex, and I do 1 damage to him. So we'll just take a hit. Boom. So you taking a hit. You now are going to roll 2 dice, and you're going to do a leader casualty check. Doesn't matter if I do 1 hit, 2, 3 hits, 3 hits, 4 hits, 5 hits. It doesn't matter. You got units left in the hex, so you do a leader loss check with 2 dice. And in that case, just hit the 2 dice up there. Your leader would be killed if you rolled 2 leader flags. You didn't roll either one, so you didn't take any damage. So it's very hard. You got to roll basically 66, right?
Yep.
You got one side. We got one side of it's a leader. If this unit takes another hit, and then another hit, and then all of a sudden it takes another hit and it's dead. Now you roll, but you only roll 1 dice. And if you roll the dice, that gives you the leader loss. It's actually the cross swords, I think, is the cross swords. Now that I think about it, it's the cross swords, not the leader.
Okay.
That would be your. Let's see if it shows us in the player aids. Yeah, leader. If you look at your right in the middle, there's a little. What do they call them?
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
Note board. Yeah. If you click the note board, it shows you game stats.
Yep. Okay.
And then about halfway down, it shows you leader casualty check.
Oh yeah, so it's got sword. Okay. Yep.
The sword. So the sword is the. There's only 5 symbols on this dice. There's infantry, cavalry, artillery, sword hits, and retreat flags.
Okay.
Again, there's things you can do to prevent retreats. That's what your leader can do. Okay.
Okay. Yep.
Is your leader, you can ignore 1 flag if you have a leader with you or a leader adjacent to you. So like in this case, you have a unit here, and then adjacent to it is a unit with a leader in it. If I was to attack this unit and cause it to have to retreat, you can ignore that retreat. You don't have to. Anytime you get a flag, it is optional because sometimes you might want to retreat.
Right. It's voluntary. Okay.
Yeah, it's voluntary. So in this case, and also the second thing, most important thing with this is support. Anytime you have 2 friendly units adjacent to you, you have support and you can ignore a flag. So in this case, if I was doing an attack on this unit here, you could ignore up to 2 flags.
Okay.
No, you couldn't. No, I apologize. No, you have to have the leader in the hex. So if the leader was up there, if the leader was in that hex.
Okay. It has to be accompanied then. Okay.
Yeah, it has to be accompanied, or if you have adjacent. Or the other thing is, and this is where it's part of the strategy comes in, is you can do like this, and a leader adjacent again counts as having support. So this unit here has got 2 friendly. This unit here has got 2 friendly. This unit over here on the end does not. So it would not be supported at all.
Okay.
Right. So if it had to take a flag, it would have to retreat. It couldn't adjust it. So this is where if you attach a leader to a unit, it always stays with that unit. It moves with that unit. It does everything with that unit until you spend a command to detach it and move it to a different unit.
Okay.
So part of the strategy in this game is trying to figure out where to get your leaders in the best position to help support all your units. Also, you're relying on the cards because you could have, like, I could be doing lots of attacks on your left flank and you got no right flank cards. So you're completely helpless until you can get some cards to do that.
Okay.
So it's a little like Combat Commander like that. All right, so let's talk about cavalry. Cavalry is a little bit special. So if cavalry comes in and does an attack, let's say I come up here and I'm going to attack for my cavalry to this unit here. Okay, this
then
is
I have
cavalry versus an infantry unit.
Right.
Okay, so several things are going to happen. before I do anything, you have the option to go into square.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you choose to go into square, it happens before the attack, before anything's calculated and all that. And this is what you have to do. You're going to mark that unit, and then you're going to discard one of your cards onto that play mat that you see over on the right hand side, because
Okay.
you're basically losing some commands
Okay.
to supplement the fact that you're in square. Okay. Then, after you choose to do that, I wonder if there's something in the mod that actually it doesn't say anything in the mod about square or anything.
Yeah, I didn't. I right clicked on this. Yeah, I thought it might be on the counter, but it's not on
I
that.
might have to. Yeah. Okay. So before we do that, so if you go into square, you're going to mark that spot. That unit will no longer be able to move. You do that on your opponent's turn. So it'd be my turn. I'm moving this guy up, right? I chose to activate this guy, move him up. I'm saying I'm going to attack this guy. Do you want to go into square? You say, yes, I want to go into square. You do all this stuff. And then the defender gets to attack first. You roll 1 dice. If you get a flag, it's called a bounce flag, which means I have to retreat. I cannot prevent that from happening, even if I have a leader or anything. I have to retreat away from you, and I don't get to attack. And basically, it's over.
Okay.
Okay. If you don't get a flag, you just do a cavalry hit. I take a hit, and if I'm still there, then I attack you. But I only attack you with 1 dice.
Okay. Because I'm in square. Okay.
Because you're in square. But that doesn't prevent anyone else from shooting you. Or if I was to bring up this infantry that's going to attack you, let's say you went into square. When this infantry attacks you, it would attack you with the normal amount of dice, and you would only still get to return by 1. So being in square is it's a two-edged sword. It helps you against cavalry, but it hurts you against everyone else.
Right. You got to be careful if there's a bunch of infantry around. You got to be careful going into square.
Right. Exactly. Yes. You want to be careful of that. Second thing is, if it's your turn, all right, it's your turn, and you activate this guy to attack infantry onto my cavalry. You announce an attack. You say, our guys are going to attack you in melee combat. This is not range combat, obviously.
Right.
You're going to say, I'm going to attack you. I can do something called a retreat and rest.
Right.
And it allows me to retreat away from you, but I have to determine that before you attack. If I decide to do that, I will retreat after attack. I give you your attack, but you only hit on cavalry icons. You don't hit on any swords anymore.
Okay.
There is some rules with combined arms, which we can get into at some point. We'll talk about them.
Okay.
So there's the infantry, the cavalry, there's square, there is the retreat, there's the leaners. You're trying to get a certain number of banners. We talked about that. What else do we got to talk about? There's a lot of exceptions to things, but I think we're going to play a little bit.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close this game out.
Hey, so I also noticed if you look on the left-hand side of the board, there's a thing that says deal cards.
Oh, really? I closed out. I'm going to load the scenario back up.
Okay.
And I'll join as the allies. And you should be able to resync. Oh, that's probably the number then of cards you need. Where is that?
So if you look on the left-hand side of the board, well, it was on there. So you should have You should have it. You must go first because it was on mine. Is it on yours? No.
Yeah,
Oh,
because I'm like bright and you're like grayed out on the left. Maybe that
yeah.
means
So
it's my turn.
look at all the cards at the top now. See on the right hand side.
Cards on the
To
right hand
start,
side.
choose a deck.
Yeah, we got to change. We got to choose that one. There we go. Oh, deal cards. Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
Oh, I get 6 cards. There you go.
Okay, and then let me see
That's
if
what the
mine.
6 is for on the left hand side. That's how many cards you start.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
You see my little portrait there on the left hand side. Okay, that
Yeah,
makes sense.
I want my other hand back.
I don't know. I kind of like this one a lot better. So,
My last one was better, I think, and but it's okay.
all right, there is one special card to keep your eye out for and kind of note in your brain if you got it or not. It's called Strike First.
Okay,
Our first strike. It's what strike first or first strike. One of those two. Basically, what it does is when in if I go to attack you, you can say stop, play that card. You get to attack me first before I attack you. It's got to be a melee attack,
okay,
and it basically allows you to attack me before I can attack you. I think
okay.
it's called first strike or strike first. So just keep that in mind because you might want it at some point. Okay, one thing we didn't talk about, and this is probably the hardest thing to wrap your head around in this game. If you look at your player aid for your artillery, you have foot artillery and you have horse artillery.
Right,
And then based upon the range, you're going to get a certain number of dice. So
right,
it'll show you like for 3 hexes, for 2 hexes, 1 hex. It'll show you how many dice
right.
you're going to be using. Um, the other thing you can do with your artillery, and I'm debating whether or not even to bring this up because it's a very complex rule. It's called combine arms. So you can use your artillery in certain situations and combine them with your attack, either cavalry or infantry attack. There is a certain opportunity if your artillery has line of sight and your um, your attack doesn't interfere with your artillery, you can combine them into one attack. The advantage of that is instead of separating those two attacks, the advantage is you're combining them into one attack because you're doing a melee attack. Your swords hit on melee attacks. So because you're combining both of those attacks, you will add all the dice up and your swords will happen to hit with all of your attacks.
Okay,
So it kind of helps you with that. But it's a very specific, you have to really like kind of set it up. And I've never seen it actually come out. So I didn't want to, I mean, maybe it will come out, but it's going to be extremely difficult to set it up because of line of sight in this game is blocked by units, it's blocked by terrain. Now, the one thing I can say for you is because your artillery here is on the hill, if you have a unit that is adjacent to it, and I have a unit here, that's like a perfect opportunity to do this.
right, right,
But if your unit was here and my unit was here, you cannot do a combined arms. You can only
right.
do it if it's adjacent to you on the hill. There's a bunch of specific rules on it, and that's why I was like, I don't even know if I want to get into it, but I'll at least throw it out there as an option. We can explore it if an opportunity arises.
Yeah, you know what we can do? We'll play, and then, like I said, maybe next time when we play, because I can go in more in depth and read that and everything. So, and But yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Last thing I would mention is again that little player aid. If you look at the player aid, it's going to tell you just about all the information you need about each of your different units, how many blocks are there, how many spaces they can move, how many spaces they can move and then not attack. Sometimes it's better just to move twice to get in position, better position. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then some special notes on it. So if you're not sure, just look at your, and it also has the artillery stuff at the bottom of the page. And that's probably going to be the most help trying to figure things out because I know the artillery in this game is extremely difficult.
Okay.
Because it's different whether it's a foot unit or a horse unit, whether they can move or can't move. There's specific rules on them. But let's play a few cards and see how it goes, shall we?
Okay. Yes, sir.
All right, where am I? I'm over here. I'm playing something. Let's see what I got here.
Now, do you go first, I guess?
Yes, I believe I do go first.
Okay.
And I'm going to chart. Oh, no, wait. Hang on a second. All right.
How do we get rid of the movement marks?
That is a good question. There is, hang on, I saw it somewhere. Game options, movement rules on or off. Let's turn disable movement rules. So let's see if I move something now. Yeah, okay, that should take that off from now on. Those are only on there because I think once as soon as I end my turn, those should disappear.
Okay.
Okay, so my turn, I will play a card. It's going to be awesome. You're going to be so like I'm going to do the same BS you were doing with dropping your bombs on my poor units from outer space with World War One planes. It just wasn't fair, man. It just wasn't.
It just wasn't fair, was it?
No, it wasn't. I'm going to click a card and it should show you what I'm playing. I'm going to probe the center.
Okay.
In order to 2 units or leader in the center.
Okay.
All right. So I'm just going to slide that out of the way. So you do this in sequence. You have to announce which units you're going to order. All right. So
Okay.
I've shown you which units I'm going to activate. You should see like a circle under them.
Nope.
You don't see like dark circles under these two?
Oh, no.
Really?
Yep. I see the red mark, but I don't see any circles.
That's weird. Okay.
I guess that's when you hit order is supposed to do that.
It for me, if you look at the live stream, it shows you like a dark circle underneath it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I do see it. Okay. Well, that's weird.
So I'm just going to move this into that forest text. I'm going to take this one and move this guy into this forest text. So you announce which units you're activating.
Okay.
Then you do all your movement. You complete all your movement of all your units, and then you do your combat.
Okay.
And you have to complete your combat. One of the things we didn't talk about, because there's a lot to talk about with this game, is cavalry actually has like breakthrough movements, like tanks in World War II. Like if they do an attack and it's successful and I have to retreat, you can enter into that hex and then do another battle.
Okay.
So so I'm done. How do I end my turn now? Anyone know?
Let's see. Game options up here. End turn tips. Do you go to the no? There was a place I saw earlier that said end turn. I think it'd be under game options, but it's not.
I'm sure it's probably right here, but since we haven't played this module, it's a little weird.
You click on your card.
Oh, discard. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. All right. And then I'm going to draw a card. So, oh, there we are. So on your main screen, when you go to draw your card, there's an option to draw an intern. So I draw a card, I end my turn, and now you're highlighted to do something. There you go. All right.
Okay, perfect. Oh, I see. Okay, and then let me move my camera so I can see that.
So you have some hills. We haven't talked about the hills, but hills give you an advantage if you're on them and somebody's shooting up the hill.
Right.
Cavalry will be -1 up the hill. Artillery or infantry will be -1 up the hill. Down the hill, the only one is cavalry gets a -1 on the hill.
Okay.
You can kind of see what they do there.
Yeah.
And like I said, there is kind of an opportunity with your artillery. You might want to leave your artillery on the hill because it's in a good position. So,
yep. Okay, so I'm going to play. I already know what I'm going to play. I'm going to play a recon in four.
She doesn't have an Ohio State shirt on, does she?
No, Texas
She should
Tech.
have an Ohio State shirt on.
No, she's got a Lingo Lions shirt on.
It's my school shirt.
Oh, but you do know we're Texas Tech grads, right? I mean,
oh, I did not know you were Texas Tech, ranked 5 in the country now. Wow,
wreck 'em, baby. Yep. And
all right,
all right.
I hope you got to play the Buckeyes sometime soon.
I would love that. I would love that, and that we would announce our arrival in a big way. I think.
So, oh, smacking talking already. All right.
All right, so recon in 4. So I'm going to order, and I can do 1 unit or leader in each. So I'm going to order him.
Yep, and I see the little circle under him.
Oh, do you? Okay. Well, I don't see it. That's weird. It's not showing on mine. So, and good night. I love you. Then I'm going to drag this over here, and then I'm going to. So I'm activating him. I'm going to activate this cavalry unit over here.
Yep. Okay.
You see that? And then in the one in the middle, I'm going to activate this guy here. So this cavalry guy is going to run up on the hill, and then he's going to continue to, because he can continue to go, right? So he's going to go there.
Yep. I think they move a 3, I think, or something, don't they? Let's see.
Yeah, but I want to stop there. Yeah. And then this guy is he's just going to jump on the hill over here. And then this cavalry here is going to go 1, 2, and get into the forest over there. And that's it for that. So discard that. And then how did you get out of the turn?
If you go back to your player board.
My player board. Oh, okay. Draw an intern.
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, and I saw your movement trails, so let me see what happened there.
Well, but now they came off. I don't care if they're on. I didn't want them to stay on forever. So.
Oh, okay. All right. So back to me, huh?
Yep.
Oops, wrong guy. This thing. Where am I? I'm over here. Here I am. I need to zoom in on these cards. There's such little text I can't read them.
That's what I had to do. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to play this card. And I'll just discard it so you can always see it in this pile right there if you want.
Okay.
It's scouting a right flank when I issue an order to 1 unit on my right flank. But when I draw a new command card, I draw 2 and I get to choose 1 and discard the other one. So it's kind of a way to help you get a better hand.
Okay.
And we're going to activate. We have a leader and a cavalry unit right here.
Okay.
So I'm going to activate them. Oh, God damn it. So that's 1, 2, and I will be done, sir.
Okay.
In the beginning, it's a little bit of maneuvering and
right, which is cool.
turn and draw and enter. There we go. Oh,
Okay.
oh, I
Well, you
get,
get
oh, I get 2 cards.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. Take this in hand. Okay.
Well, that's pretty cool. So that works out pretty good on here. All right, I'm going to.
Hex to Hex joined us for a little while. Thanks for coming out. Phoenix Knight was also in the chat. I don't know if he's still there, but we had a lot to cover and talk about, so I didn't get a chance to say hi to everyone.
All right, nothing's going to happen with
I'm
us.
actually rooting for Texas Tech. I am. I don't know much about them, to be honest, but I mean, they always seem like a pretty nice organization. I remember when Mike Leach was there.
Yeah, this team, I mean, they went out and spent a lot of money, and the defense is incredible. And I think that, I mean, we lost to ASU by a point, and we should have won that game. But they're going to be a mess for somebody. And if we get a home game, it's going to be tough to beat them in that first round. So I'm hoping that right now we're 5th. I'm hoping we can squeeze into that top 4. That would be great. But you never know. I still think Ohio State's the best team in the country. But any given Saturday, anything can happen, right?
Yeah.
So. All right, I'm going to play that probe center. So issue an order to 2 units or leaders in the center. So we're going to go. Now, how do I know how far I can move?
If you look at the.
So it says move 1.
So most units can move 1 and still shoot, and 2 spaces and not attack.
Okay, cool.
But
okay.
Again, let's see. You have line units. I can look at your player aid.
Yeah, I just saw that. I just found it out. So
actually, that's interesting. Your line infantry only have a movement of 1.
Right. My light infantry has a movement of 1, but 2 with no battle.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to. So how many did I say could go? 2 units. So I'm going to move. I'm actually going to move this artillery is going to go over here. And
okay.
Well, the reason I did that, I wanted to keep them here just in case, and I need to put more room to. And then the cavalry, or I'm sorry, center. So that's these guys. They're going to go. No, not them. What the hell? Okay, I don't know what's going on here. I want to move. I'm not moving the cavalry. Okay, so I'm moving these guys. Okay. They're going to go 1, 2 to there. And then, so I move the cavalry, and I'm going to draw and end my turn. So back to you.
Okay. Well, the battle is afoot, it looks like.
Ain't going to get nothing done just standing in the back.
Yep, that's true. All right. Well, we're going to play a order you figured I probably was going to do.
Yep.
2 in the center.
Come on, bring them up here.
We're going to activate these 2 units in the back. Oh, wait. Okay. I got another one back there. There's a leader back there.
I know.
I got to get that leader up.
You don't have to.
Damn. I'm going to. All right, so we're gonna do this guy here and this guy here. I'm gonna leave the leader all by himself. Look at that. I'm gonna move him there.
Okay.
I'm gonna move him there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure you
let's
want
see.
to do that?
No, I'm not, but line units can only move one. Yeah. So we're sunk. We can't even attack you. Nope. We're gonna stay right there. And yeah, unfortunately, I don't even get to attack you.
Okay, so I am going to. I got to read all
Ding.
these things. Okay, I'm going to play this forward card.
Forward. Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good.
So
2
issue.
units in each section. Oh my God, you're going forward, huh?
So we'll start off with the cavalry unit over here.
Okay.
So they can. Let me look at their thing. They can go 1 to 3. Okay, so they're going to go 1, 2, 3. And then I can move 2, but there's only 1 on the right hand side, so I'm done there. So in the middle, I'm going to move I'm going to move this guy. He's going to go 1, 2, and go there. This guy is going to go 1.
Okay, your line infantry can only move one space.
Oh, it won't let me go. I thought I said it could. I'm sorry. I thought I saw that and you could go 2. Okay, yep, my bad. Okay, so he goes 1. He goes there. So they're done in the middle. And then on the right, I'm going to go. The light can move 2. Okay, so
This guy here. Yeah.
they're going to go
I'm talking about
1.
this guy right here. Hang on.
Oh,
Look at this guy. You moved him
oh,
2.
he's got to go back here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, because he's a light. Okay, I got to. It's hard to read those things.
Line and light. Yeah, there's a difference between them. Yeah.
Okay, so the light guy, he went 1 there. And what's it cost to go into the forest here?
Just you can move him in there. That's
Okay, so he goes in there. And then now the cavalry will go 1, 2, 3. So they go there. And we end our turn and go back to you. The French are being aggressive.
Yeah, I see that. That's crazy nonsense. I mean, crazy nonsense. Crazy nonsense. Let's see what I got. All right. Ooh, that would be interesting. What did you just played that card? Yeah, all right. We're gonna play the same card. We're gonna copy your card, counterattack.
There you
You shoot the
go.
same order that your opponent just played. When you play the card, it becomes a copy of the card and your opponent played, blah, 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 blah. So basically, I'm doing the same thing you just did.
Okay.
My right flank becomes your left flank, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So it's
Right.
just 2, 2, and 2 again. So let's see. What is this horse over here got? Let's see what this guy can do. Move 1 to 3. All right. I think we can do that. So I'm going to move. I'm going to activate this horse here. And I'm going to activate this unit right here in the forest.
Okay.
Well, that's my own light guy, isn't it? Just like your light guy.
Well, the light guy can go 2. The line guy can go 1.
And I think right, the light guys can go 1 and still fight but they can't go
Right.
2 and fight. Yeah, I got you. Okay.
Right.
All right, so we're gonna activate this horsey and this guy here. For the center, we're gonna activate this guy here and this guy here. And then for the flankers, we're going to activate our leader and our cavalry. Okay?
Okay.
So we're going to start over here on the left. We're going to move 3 spaces. We're going to move 1, 2, 3. This guy is going to move here. These guys are not moving. Again, I'm activating this guy and this guy, but neither one of them are going to move.
Okay.
Because they're going to fire. And then the leader is going to move here. And then this cavalry is going to move up and they're going to attach to that leader. And then we're going to fire.
Okay.
Time to shoot somebody. All right, so we'll start over here. This horsey unit is going to attack this infantry unit. Do you wish to go into squares, sir?
No.
Okay. So I have, let's see here. Portuguese light cavalry. Let's just make sure I don't get any bonuses or anything. Portuguese light cavalry. 1 die per block. Yeah, nothing special about them. Just 1 die per block. Okay.
Yep.
So I'm going to be rolling 3 dice.
Okay.
And I'm going to hit on swords or infantry ones.
Right.
And a flag, you can ignore 2 flags if I get flags. So I ended up getting 1 hit.
Okay. So how do I take? There it is. Take a hit.
Yep.
Okay.
Hit. Yep. All right. Now, cool thing is you can battle back.
With
So you're gonna attack me back.
With 3 dice.
Let's see. Your infantry line unit. Yep. Sometimes you have to check and make sure they don't get any bonus dice.
Oh, okay.
Roll 1 additional die against infantry only in melee combat.
Okay. So 3 dice here.
That is a line. Yeah, line. Yep. So 3 dice.
No hits.
2 artillery and an infantry. So no hits.
No hits. Okay.
All right. So that's that. I will then go to this unit right here. Where is he? There it is. And he's going to attack the same unit.
Okay.
And the Portuguese light unit again. Let's see. Make sure there's nothing special about him. One die per block, plus 1 die.
Where do you see that?
I'm under. That's under range though. So Yeah, so it's just if they're not in ranged combat. It's not going to be ranged combat, so it's going to be 3 dice
Okay.
against this unit right there.
Yep.
Come on, 3 good ones. Oh, that was pretty good. 2 hits.
So take a hit and take another hit. That's not good.
Yeah, that's great. What are you talking about? All right,
So now I get to respond with 1, right?
you get to. Oh, right, you get to reply back. Correct, Amundo. I almost forgot you get to battle back. Ah.
So now you got a flag.
Okay, so I got a flag, so that unit must retreat. It's actually no. I am supported by 2 adjacent friendly units, so I can choose to ignore that flag if I
Right.
want. I will choose to ignore it in this case.
Okay. Back to you, sir.
All right, then this unit right here is going to attack this unit right here.
Okay.
It's a British line unit. Let's see what they got. Anything good? British line unit. Roll 1 additional die in range combat when unit does not move. Nope, that's not applicable. So it's just going to be 1 per die. So 4 dice on this guy, obviously.
Okay.
Okay, 2 hits and a retreat. Fortunately for you, you can ignore that retreat, though.
Right.
You're going to have to, otherwise you would take another combat damage.
Yep. So I'm going to take 1 hit and take 2 hits. Okay.
Yeah, hang on a second. Wait a minute. Oh, infantry don't take any penalty out of the forest, but into the forest you take a penalty.
Yeah. Into it's -1.
Is that for range combat though? That's not for melee though, is it?
Uh,
I don't think it is, but
That's a good question.
go ahead and just do it without. And if we're wrong, we'll catch it.
Okay. I was going to see if it said it in here in the terrain effects chart. No. Okay. So I fire back the 2
rules right now, so it'll take a minute to.
So now you're in the forest though, so I'm -1, so I only use 1 dice, right?
No, I think because it's melee, you don't take a penalty. That's what I'm going to look up right now. Hang on a second.
Okay.
Why don't we just wait? Because I got it downloaded. I just need to get to the. What am I in? Forest?
Yeah.
All right, forest. Forest. Where is it? Forest. All right. A unit may not battle the turn it moves into the forest. When targeting an enemy unit or leader on a forest text, an infantry unit reduces the number of battle dice rolled by 1. When battling out of the forest, an infantry does not reduce the number of battle. So I guess it is. Yeah.
Yeah. That would make sense.
So you're going to be a -1 to
Yep. So I roll 1 dice and you take a hit.
What? That's not right. All right. Next thing is this unit right here. Going to go after that guy.
Okay.
He is 4 dice, nothing special. 2 retreats, which fortunately for you, you can ignore both of them.
Yep, I'm going to.
Because you have a leader. Wait a minute. Hang on. The leader, hang on. If the leader's adjacent, hang on. I think it counts if the leader's adjacent and not attached, I believe. Hang on. Let me just double check that.
Well, I don't have a leader by there at all.
Oh, then you can only ignore 1 retreat.
Okay. So I'm going to have to take an additional
I thought this was a leader. Sorry, that's not a leader. It's a.
So I'm going to have to take an additional hit then, right?
So you got to take, right. Well, you got 2 retreats. You can cancel 1. You have to take the other one. You could take both of them and kill yourself if you wanted.
Well, right, but I can't retreat anywhere.
Correct. So you're going to take an extra damage.
So I just take 1 damage?
Your best option is to take one. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
You could technically take two. Like
Right. But
there
yeah.
could be a game mechanic where you might want to sucker me into coming into that space. Like
Right. Right.
by getting your unit killed, but I don't see that happening.
Okay. All right. So that's good.
You do get to battle back. This
yeah.
time
So my one
you get
die.
one die again.
There you go.
What? That's not right. All right. For the right flank here, it's this guy here. Now I'm going to be -1 shooting in this guy in this forest, aren't I?
Right.
Okay. So 3 dice. You can go. I think you can go into square in the forest.
Do you have any special attributes for that for cavalry?
Well, let's take a look. This is the heavy. Oh, this is heavy. This is heavy. Heavy cavalry.
Your allies, right? Yeah.
You can only move 2. You only move 2. Roll 1 additional die in melee combat. May retire and reform when melee attacked by infantry. So I do get an extra die in melee. So it would be 4 dice.
Right.
For the heavy cavalry. I think that's what that little flag there represents.
Oh, could be. Yeah.
So do you wish to go to square?
No, because you have to subtract 1. So basically, those two are off.
I want to be down to 3 dice. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Come on, kill him. A retreat, which you cannot ignore.
Okay. Let's see. We'll just go back to here.
And I can move in.
Yep.
And normally I could. Hang on a second now. Let's get the rules right on this because this is an important part of the game. Cavalry bonus attack. After a successful melee combat, a cavalry unit that makes a breakthrough is eligible to battle in melee combat a second time. The second melee is called a bonus attack. Only cavalry units after a successful melee are entitled to a bonus attack. An infantry or artillery unit may never make a bonus attack. If a cavalry unit does not move into the vacated hex, it forfeits the opportunity to make a bonus attack. So if you don't move into the hex, you can't do the bonus attack.
Right.
Bonus attack is optional. You don't have. You can move in there and not do an attack. You can do it against any unit. Doesn't have to be against the unit you just attacked. Terrain movement and combat restrictions apply. That's what I was looking for. Because I moved into the forest, I can't attack you. Because when you move into the forest, you cannot attack the unit when you move in there.
You got to stop, right?
So I have to stop. So I can go in there, but I can't do anything else. And unfortunately for you, you escape to live another day.
Yep.
And that, my friends, is all she wrote. Draw and end my turn. It's over to you, kind sir. Be nice to me now. I know you took a few hits, but you don't want to. You don't want to empty those barrels. I'm telling you, you don't want to empty those barrels.
Okay, we're going to. I got to read this one card. Sorry.
Oh, that's all right. It's the retreat card where every one of your units moves back 2 spaces.
Yeah, that's the one I'm looking at. Yeah. I am going to. Well, you kind of took away a little bit of the strategy I had. Well, move 1 additional. If you do not have, you can issue an order to 1. Okay, so we are going to. Yeah, you kind of hurt me a little bit there, which wasn't very nice.
I can see why you're not very happy about it. Yes, I can see that.
Ordered units may not engage in raid. Units may. Okay, I'm going to play.
If you have a question about a card or whatever, let me know.
Okay, I'm going to play this.
So this doesn't even count as a total victory for me.
So I'm going to give him the steal. So it says issue an order to all units adjacent to an enemy. Ordered units may melee with one additional die.
Wow.
Ordered units may not engage in range combat. Units may not move before melee. After a successful melee, infantry may take ground and cavalry may break through and may make a bonus attack.
Wow.
All units adjacent to an enemy unit, when this card is placed, are ordered. So basically what I want to do is I'm going to we'll start. And that's all the units that are adjacent. So we'll start here.
Okay.
So they will attack here.
Okay.
With 1, right? And they get an additional die. So I get 2 dice.
2 dice. Yep. 2 dice.
Okay. Oh, look at that.
Wow. Nicely done. That is 2 hits. That hurts. Because now I only have 1 dice to battle back.
And then you get to battle back.
Cavalry, miss.
Okay. So now this guy will do the exact same thing to this guy.
Uh-oh.
So he gets 2 dice.
Yep. It's not looking good for the. Oh, wow. Look at that. So
see you later.
Take a hit. And you should have a point now. Yeah, you can see down here. You have 1
okay.
point. So if you get to 5, you win the game.
And then now we're back over here.
Do you want to advance?
Yeah. Oh, I want to advance. Oh, I can only advance with this guy. Yeah, he'll go there. What's the orange thing? What's a yellow mark? What's that?
I have no idea.
I don't know what that is. Okay, he'll go there.
Okay.
So now this guy will attack here.
Okay.
And he gets 5 dice.
He gets
4 plus 1 because of the card.
Right. -1 because of the forest.
So he gets 4, and I need cavalry. I need to hit cavalry.
You need cavalry, right?
Okay, so here we go. All right, 2 cavalry.
2 cavalry. That's very good.
And then the leader has to do something, right?
Yeah, leader's got to take a loss check. Okay, I took my hits because I still have a unit there.
Right.
Whether it's 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, how many blocks with my unit. I rolled 2 dice, and I need 2 swords for the leader to die.
Right.
If you would have killed that last unit, that would roll 1 dice. It's a 1 in 6 chance. So 1 die or 2 dice. Oh my God!
Yes. Yes. Yes.
OMG. So I see this is going to be just like the last time. So you get a victory point for just the leader. Very well done, sir. Very nice.
All right, so that's the end of my turn. Back to you, sir.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Okay, so not happy with you. Not happy with you at all. Just saying. Just not very happy with you at this point. All right. We'll play this card, sir.
Uh-oh.
We're going to fire and hold. Issue an order to 4 or fewer infantry or artillery units. Order units will perform ranged combat with 1 additional die. Order units may not be adjacent to enemies. Order units may not move before or after combat, but may come out of square if eligible. If you not have any infantry or artillery units, blah, 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 you can order units of your choice. Okay. So we're going to activate this sucker back here on the river there. We're going to activate this artillery here. We're going to activate this guy right here. And I think I can only do those 3 because my guys can't be adjacent to a unit.
Right.
Order units may not be adjacent to enemy troops. So I can't activate this guy and even to have him shoot over here because he's adjacent to this guy.
Right.
So I think we can only do this guy here. This artillery. We got this guy that's hiding on the river, and this guy is too far away, I think. Line units can only shoot 2 spaces, right? Yeah, range of 2, yeah.
Yeah.
Line units. Oh, you have a range of 2. What, geez, what wimpy units are they? Actually, maybe this artillery unit. Let's see what's its range.
He can fire up to 4.
It's horse artillery. Force 4, yeah. One dice. All right, yeah, I mean, might as well activate him as well. So order this guy here and all the other, this guy,
Okay.
order this guy, order this guy, and order this guy. So there'll be 4 of them. First one is, we'll start with this guy right here. He's going to shoot at, let's shoot at this guy right here.
Okay.
All right. I get 3 dice plus 1 because of the card, 4 dice.
Yep.
So this is probably a dead unit.
Yep.
Yep, it is dead.
Yep.
He would have to retreat anyways, and he would lose another spot there. But
Okay.
all right. Next one is going to be this artillery here. And if he shoots at 3 spaces, how many dice is that? 3 spaces is 2 dice.
And then he get 1 for the card.
Yes, so 2 plus 1, 3 dice. We're going to go after this guy here. Oops, stop. Right here, 3 dice against that guy. And that is a retreat.
Yep. I'll go back to here.
Yep. That's probably a great move. That's too bad. All right, this guy will shoot this guy.
Okay.
He's going to be 5, 6 dice.
Why 6? Oh, because of
Because of the card. He starts with 5
oh yeah.
dice in the squad, yeah.
Yeah, sure does.
So plus 1 for the card is 6, right?
Yep.
All right, looking for cavalry this time. The yellows. Let's see, lots of yellows. Yellows. Oh my God.
None. So I have to retreat 3.
You have to retreat 3, but his retreat is how many spaces does he retreat? It's a light. He might be more than one space.
Let me
Let's see.
see. Player aid, retreat, 1.
Is he 1? Wow. Okay. So
Yeah.
yes, it would be
So
3 spaces actually.
yeah, because 1 for each flag, right?
Yes, sir. Well, you would
Okay.
move whatever your retreat is back per flag. So
Okay.
your retreat is 1. You have 3
1,
flags. So
2, 3.
yep. And there's some special rules. If you retreat back into a leader that's by itself, he can then cancel the rest of the retreat.
Oh, okay.
That's one of the reasons why you might want to keep your leader behind your other units.
Right.
Keeps him from retreating as farther back. Plus, it keeps you from doing leader loss checks like I had.
So if that's the case, can I just move him there then? Because the leader's here.
No, he has to be
Okay.
into a hex with a lone
Okay. With the
leader.
leader. Okay.
With a leader that's not attached. Yes. The
Okay.
leader will stop them and say, hey, what are you guys doing? Hey, where are you going? Get your ass back here. Cam Sawyer's in the house. Commanding colors and Napoleonics is brutal, he says. Brutal. You know what's brutal? When you have to do a leader loss check for some BS that your opponent does to you, and you rolled 2 swords. That's what's brutal.
All right. You got 1 more attack, right?
Yes, I got 1 dice. No, because your guy's no longer there.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
So I will, unfortunately, cheat once again. So I will be done.
All right. You're gonna love this.
So what you want to do in this game is you want to pick on the weak units and you want to
Right.
run your weak units away. Like any
Right.
unit that's got like 1 left, you just run them away. Hide them in the corner. I know it's kind of gamey, but that's what you want to do.
Right. Okay. Well, you're gonna like this one.
Oh, I doubt it.
So we're gonna bayonet charge.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
So issue an order to 4 or fewer infantry units. Units may move 2 hexes and still battle in melee.
Nice, nice, nice.
Ordered units may not engage. And then,
Yeah.
yep. So I'm going to activate. So I can do 4 units. So I'm going to activate. I'm going to order him. I'm going to order him. I'm going to order him. And I'm going to order him. Okay.
Yep.
So this guy's going to go here. This guy's going to go here. This guy's going to go 1, 2 to there. Oh, I'm sorry. I got to go back. This guy's going to move first. He's going to go 1 there. How do I detach these guys?
You have to give them an order.
Oh.
So if you want to detach your leader, it costs you 2 orders.
Oh, okay.
One for your leader and 1 for the other unit.
And we're just going to keep. I don't know what this yellow thing is.
Yeah, I don't know either.
We're just going to go 1, 2 to there. Okay. So that's 4 units moved. So now we get to attack with what's the +1?
+1. Plus
guard infantry where ordered will melee with 1 additional dice. I don't have any guard infantry.
Yeah, there's special units that are guard infantry. Yep. So
okay. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to attack with this light infantry. They're going to attack into here. So they get 4 dice, right?
Well, before you attack, I can go into square.
Oh, that's right, because they're cavalry. Yep.
And you know what? Just to show you how it does it,
okay,
I'm going to go into square. So let's see if I can. I can't actually figure out how to.
Is it something to do with these cards over here?
Yeah, I got to take one of my cards from my hand, and I will just say this one here, and I will put this face down, except for it didn't go face down.
Yeah, it did on mine.
Flip. Oh,
Oh, it was. Now I can. Yeah, there you go.
oh, there it says hidden on the bottom. Okay, so that now what I would do is I would take a little one marker. Should be like a little one marker that I can put on that unit to show that it went into square.
Where are the markers at?
Yes, this is a cavalry attack. He's attacking from his cavalry to my infantry. He's attacking from the cavalry to the infantry right there. I'm just trying to figure out how to get the mark. I don't know how
What
to
are
get
these? What are these cards over here to the right?
That's where you're going to put your command cards. Oh, that's our draw deck. That's just a representation.
So where do you go into square? How does that work?
Yeah, that's why we're trying to figure it out, because now would be a game options. It doesn't have anything in the game options.
Peace
Yeah. Hang on a second. Camp Sawyer brings up a good point. You put on a bayonet charge, which is infantry only units. You just attacked. You just moved up
Oh,
moved up a.
okay. So he'll go. Okay, so he'll go back. So this guy will go up. Then he'll go 1, 2.
Okay. So you want to
So
do
now,
on
so
the
now you take your
horde.
card back.
Yeah, I'll take my card.
And so
back.
the line guy he's got a range of 2, so he can attack.
Yep.
Okay, so and I found out so if I right click and say target, then a little red dot comes up on. You see that?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And then when you click on it, you can take hits from there. That's weird. That's kind of neat. So I roll 4, correct? Oh no, ranged. It is.
No, you're doing melee. You're doing melee. You're doing a bayonet charge.
Okay,
Units
so I
may
can't
move
do that.
directives and still battle in melee.
So he can't do anything. So this guy can do. He's the only one that can do it.
You move this guy up, right?
This guy moved up, and yeah.
But this guy also moved up, right?
Yeah, but since he's not, it's got a melee, and he'd be ranged.
No, he can attack this guy right here.
Oh, yep, you're right. Yeah, okay.
I mean, if you wanted to, you don't have to.
No, we'll do that. So we'll target him.
All right, so it's 4 dice.
And
now I can choose to withdraw.
Withdraw, right?
If I wanted to, but I am going to choose not to. I'm going to go ahead and see how this goes. So you get your 4 dice.
Okay, 4 dice. 1 hit and a retreat.
Okay, so I can cancel because of the leader.
Right.
So I'm going to take a hit, and I'm going to battle back with 2 dice.
Mm-hmm.
And you take a hit.
That's not right.
I know. Sometimes it feels like, wait a minute, you did more damage than I did. That's not fair.
So then here we're going to go here to here.
You're doing 4 dice on that guy. Okay.
1 hit.
2 hits. You count the
2
sword.
hits with the saber.
Because it's melee. So 2 hits on me. Take a hit. And take a hit. then I can fight back with one stinking dice.
Yep.
And I miss.
Okay. And then this guy. Ooh, we could kill this cavalry dude. So we'll start off with the line guy first. So he's going to minus a dice because he's in the forest.
Yep.
So he gets 3 die.
Yep.
Oh
my God. Yep. Gonna take it. And also over here, you hit my leader, so I have to do a leader loss check again.
Oh, here we go.
So 2 dice looking for swords again. If you roll another swords, I mean, might as well just quit. I rolled 2 of a kind again, but they were blues and close.
Okay, so now I think if I read this right, yeah. So then that's all the battle because he's got nobody to fire at now.
Yeah, you didn't kill any. Yeah, you already killed him. Yep.
Okay.
Oh, what a shame! You're just killing them too fast.
All right, so then that's the end of the turn and draw up. So back to you.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Appreciate your wonderful help. Hmm. Hmm. You kind of put me in a predicament here, to be honest. Not one I'm very happy about either. All right, we'll play this one. 3 in the center to attack. I'm going to activate this unit here. You with me?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to activate this unit here with the leader.
Okay.
And I'm going to activate... I'm going to activate this artillery unit.
Okay.
All right. These guys are going to move. They can only move 1, unfortunately. Pretty sure they can only move 1. Yeah. Line infantry moves 1. These guys are... Stop. Moving up here.
Okay.
And then these guys are going to shoot your face off, hopefully. So you are adjacent. How many dice do I get when you're adjacent? 4 dice? That's pretty nice.
Yes, sir.
So 4 dice going on these schmucks bags right there. And Cam Sawyer's hoping that I roll 4 blue ones. That's what he said earlier. He said, just wait until you guys roll 4 blue dice. Here we go. 4 blue ones. You ready?
Yep, sure. None but 1. And a retreat.
I have a retreat, and that's it.
Okay, so well, the swords cause a hit, right?
No, only a melee.
Oh, okay. So I just have to retreat.
Or you could ignore it and take a hit.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do that because I want to target this dude eventually again. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take a hit.
Okay.
Okay.
That doesn't sound good. I will draw in my turn.
All right.
Over to you. Oh, its time is up. I'm sorry.
What's that?
I was kidding. I was saying, oh, time is up now.
Oh,
Thanks. We gotta go. Thank you so much for joining us, and have a wonderful evening. I don't
well,
know
we'll
what
have
time
to
you
just
wanted to go to, so
we'll play one more quick one here.
it might be
Attack
over
center.
in a second. You only need 2 more kills, and it's over.
So attack center. Issue an order for 3 units. So we are going to go. Trying to figure out which one I want to do here.
You want to move.
So I'm gonna
Strategy wise, you want to move you want to move this guy, I think.
right. I'm
In
just trying to
there.
figure out if I want to move.
Because you can get a battle, you can get an advance in a battle, maybe.
Yeah.
Depending on if I go into square or not, though, that's the problem. Because if I go into square, you could be screwed.
Right. But what I was thinking about is I wonder if I want to go because I can do 3. So I'm going to activate. I'm going to order here, here, and here. So I will move this guy because he can battle and move at the same time, right? So he can he move and battle?
Who?
The cavalry.
Light cavalry for the French. Let's look. French light cavalry. French, they're on the second page. Light cavalry. Movement 1 to 3. May retire, reform, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, sure.
Okay. So
Melee is one die per block.
So I'm going to do this. I'm going to move him. He's going to go 1, 2, and stop there. And then, so that's all the movement. So now I can attack with him against here. Then I'll attack him against here. And then I'll attack him against him. Because he's got a range of.
Yeah, you got a range of 2. Yep.
2. Mm-hmm. So we'll go. And okay, come on. What's it doing? Oh.
So if you want, so this is an interesting predicament to think about. Which guy should you attack with first, right? Because if you attack with this guy and you cause a retreat, and I got to go and retreat into that space, then you can't attack with this guy.
Right.
Right. So it might be better to attack with this guy first instead of this guy.
Okay, that's what I'll do. Okay, so I'll attack there. So it'll be 3 dice to there.
Does that make sense? Does that make sense?
Yep. Sure does.
Okay.
So I need 2 cavalry hits. That's what I need.
Yeah. Or another leader loss.
All right. There you go. So not 1 cavalry hit.
Zippo. So it didn't matter. Yep.
Okay. So now here, they will go 4 dice against here.
Okay, so that's melee, so that's a hit.
That's 1 hit, yeah.
Take a hit. And now I got to do a leader loss check. So 2 swords again. Nope. Okay.
I was hoping that they would do a little more damage there.
And then I can hit you back.
Right, you should have been able to hit me back here.
I should have been able to hit this guy back.
With 2.
I had 2 guys, yeah. So let's do 2 dice against him. So one hit and a retreat.
Okay, and that's fine. I'll retreat.
Nope, you got to go back.
Oh, back. Okay. Well, he'll
Yep.
go there.
Yep.
Okay.
And then this guy's 1 dice.
Right.
Oh, no, miss. He's
Nope.
cavalry. He's cavalry. Yep.
And then
And
here,
yep.
we're attacking there
Yep. 2 dice.
with 3
3
dice,
dice. 3
right?
dice. Yep. 3 dice.
Okay. Come on. We need 1 good hit. 3 dice. Yes.
Okay.
But you get a return fire, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
Only get to battle back when you're in melee.
Okay.
Yep.
And then that's the end of my turn, and back to you.
And it's 4-1 right now. So 1 more banners, it's over. Well, you got a couple wounded guys out there, but so do I.
How do you see who's in the stream on this, on Restream?
I have the, I don't know, it just does it automatically for me on.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
I can post it on the, but
No,
then,
it's fine. No.
But then we lose everything. So I
Yeah.
haven't been able to. Comments will pop up. I just haven't posted them.
Right.
All right, sir. I don't like you. I'm not happy with you, and we're gonna need to get some fancy, smancy stuff done here. Damn. All right, I'm going to play this card. I'm going to issue an order to the infantry unit, or I'm sorry, the cavalry unit. I'm also issuing an order to the leader because I'm going to detach the leader. And I'm going to issue an order to this guy as well here.
Well, how many orders does it take to activate a leader?
Takes 1 order
Okay.
to detach him.
Okay.
So I'm going to issue an order to the cavalry unit, and I'm going to issue an order to the leaders. That's 2 orders, but they're 2 separate orders.
More. Yep.
If I was just to order the one, then the leader has to stay with the cavalry, and I don't want the leader to stay with the cavalry. So cavalry, let's see how far can they move. Oops, that's not the right spot. Cavalry. Allies. Light cavalry, huh? Light cavalry. 1 to 3 spaces. Okay. So the cavalry is going to go. God damn it. Get off there. I don't want. Okay. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move this guy first. Then we'll worry about the horsey. No, I want to move the horse first, actually. The horse is going to... God. I don't know how to move it without taking the leader. Because it wants to keep the leader with it, even though... Wait a minute. Did I do it? There we go. All right. So I'm moving the horsey. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Then I'm going to move this unit. 1, 2. I'm going to move this leader to that unit and attach him.
Okay.
That's my 3 moves. I can't do any fighting because I moved that unit 2 spaces. Oh, wait a minute. I can't move that guy 2 spaces, can I? Oh, he's a line unit. Hang on a second. I think he can only move 1 space. No,
he can only go 1.
Yeah. So hang on. So I'm going to move the leader. How far can the leader move? I think the leader can move. Leaders. Where's your information on the leader? I think they can move up to 3 spaces, if I'm not mistaken. I don't see leaders. Where's the leader?
Yeah, I was looking for that too.
Maybe Camp Sawyer knows how far leaders can move.
Let's see. Find leaders in the rule book here. Leaders.
Leader moves 3. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
Okay. Yep.
Leader moves 3. Yeah. All right. So I got plenty of moves to move them down there to get with that unit. And unfortunately, that was a whole lot of maneuvering for nothing. Done. Your turn, sir.
Okay. We are going to okay, we're going to go ahead and attack center again. And we're going to order this guy and order this guy and order the leader. So this gentleman here goes into there. No, he's going to stay there. Sorry.
Okay.
This guy
if you
will
move
go
into there, you can't attack.
right. He's going to go there. And then my leader can go 3. So he's going to go 1, 2. Now does he automatically attach?
If you moves into that space with the unit, yes.
Yeah. Okay. I want to do that. Okay. So that's 3. So now I want to attack. So I can attack with the infantry first, right? Because you could go into square in there if I went with the cavalry.
Yes, but you want to attack with the cavalry first if that's the case, because if I go into square, okay,
Yeah.
so let's remember, like if I go into square, I'm going to battle with 1 dice.
Okay.
Your cavalry will only battle with 1 dice, but your infantry and everything else will battle at normal. So you'll be able to attack me with 4 dice, and I'll only be able to hit you back with 1 dice.
Okay. So I'm going to do that then. So do you want to go into square?
Oh, God. Yes, I do. Just because I want to figure out how to do it in the module.
Yeah. Let me see if there's any help files.
I was seeing there was like player aids in game.
In-game player aids. So, but how do you activate them?
All right. Well, let's play that card there. See, like you would think if you played that card there, it would like poppy like
right.
Like, wait a minute, what's this? It's glowing like a glowing 1 down here. What does that do? Number of orders remaining. That's okay. You think it would be like a button. You just click a button and it'd be like bloop.
Right. Yeah, you'd think so. I'm trying to see if there's any other buttons up here. Game options.
Here's markers. Let's see what these markers are. There's a whole bunch of markers, but nothing that says like square. That's right. We'll just use this here. Where'd it go? Okay. Kind of went under my unit there. So it's hard
Okay.
to see.
Yeah.
All right. We both know it. I mean, we know that went to
Right.
square. All right. So because I went to square, I get 1 dice. I attack you first.
Okay.
Miss. And now you get only 1 dice to hit me.
Okay.
And that's a hit.
Yep.
What version of the Vassal module are you using? Later versions have a lot of. It's the 5.0 beta. Is the most up to date one. They just released it like a month ago. So I take a hit. Okay.
All right. So now this guy will attack.
Yep. And so now you attack at full value, and I only attack with 1 dice because I'm in square.
Right. But I only get 2 because you're in the forest, right?
Correct.
Okay. So I need 2 infantry. Nope.
All right. And I will attack whack with 1. Oh, I hit.
Now, do you have to retreat?
I believe.
If you're in square?
I believe if you're in square, you do not retreat.
That would make sense.
I believe that is true.
Let's see. Square. Forming square in combat. Coming out of square.
What do you think of it so far? Your first
I like
full
it, actually.
game. Yeah.
Yeah, I unfortunately can't buy it anywhere. It's
Okay,
it's out
so
of
if you go
stock.
to page 16, forming square in combat.
Right. I was looking
So it
down at the
shows you
bottom
like,
on page 18.
yeah, it shows you that you lose a command card.
Infantry squares. An infantry unit in square, because it cannot move, will lose 1 block for each retreat hex the unit cannot complete. So you still have to retreat.
Okay, so I
On
would.
page, yeah, if you look on page 18. Oh, but you may ignore 1 flag.
The infantry unit is a square, cannot move. It loses 1 block for each retreat hex it can't complete. If the infantry unit's retreat movement is more than 1 hex or flag, the unit will take multiple losses.
But you can ignore 1 if you want.
Okay, an infantry unit in square may ignore 1 or more flags when a leader is attached.
Oh,
And
okay.
or the unit troop type is allowed to ignore a flag. So yeah, I can't ignore that flag.
Okay. And then because I took a loss here, I have to take a loss check, right, for the leader?
Yep. So I got to take another hit on that unit because I couldn't retreat.
And then
Yeah,
here,
we've right clicked and we've clicked on order. Like when you order a unit, it doesn't do anything. There's like no.
yeah.
It allows you to order it. It allows you to target it, and then under special, it gives you player aid, recover hit, or take hit. Those are the only options.
Yeah, that's weird. So now we need to roll for the loss check here, right?
Correct. You took
Yeah.
a hit loss, so you have to roll 2 dice because you have a unit there still. Oh,
Oof.
damn. That would have been so nice to see that guy die. That would have been
All right.
so
So
sweet.
then that's the end of my turn. Back to you.
Okay, back to me. Ha ha ha. You fell into my trap now. Mm-hmm.
So
All right,
because
we're gonna try a bombard here.
okay.
So issue an order to 4 or fewer artillery units.
Wow.
Artillery units may move up to 3 X's and not battle, or can move or may not move and battle with 2 additional dice.
Wow.
So we're gonna obviously.
Did I lose you, Jester?
We're gonna go after this guy right here.
That was weird. You disappeared.
Back. Can you see me?
Yep.
I thought maybe I was quitting there for a second. All right, so let's see. You're 2 spaces away. I am the British. 2 spaces away is 3 dice.
Plus
Plus
2.
2. Plus 2 for the card is 5 dice on this guy.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus. 3 retreats. That's all I got.
Okay. So that's you were going against these guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So they're going to go one. Oh, now if they have a leader with them.
You can ignore 1.
Okay. So they'll ignore. I'll go back 2. Okay. All right.
That was worthless. Same thing over here. 5 dice on this guy.
Okay.
Right there. Right? Shoot him! Oh my gosh. Nothing. Again, 3 retreats.
So
Jeez,
we'll retweet.
what? 10 dice. 10 dice and not a single blue. Like, come on.
We retreated 2. Go ahead.
This one can actually shoot at this one because of that down the hill thing I was talking
Yep.
about. Like these guys
Yep.
are at the bottom of the hill and I can shoot over them. So I can actually shoot this guy, but he's 4 X's away, which I think is only 1 dice. Yeah, 1 dice. Oh, that's a horse unit. Hang on a second.
So I found out how to pull up the chat on my end too. So Camp says we should use version 4.
Well, that's the version I was looking at earlier.
Yeah.
I mean, version 4 looked pretty good, but we didn't know. So
We'll
it looks
use
like
that
it's
next.
just 1 dice plus 2 for the card. So 3 dice on
Okay.
this little sapper right there. 3 dice. And 1 hit. Again, you
Okay.
ignore the swords unless you're in melee. So
Right. Okay.
and yeah, it was my wonderful attack. I knew you were really thrilled. And I'm done.
All right. Well. Huh.
Hopefully you're out of those damn cards.
Yeah, that's a shame. That's just not right. Okay, we're going to play an assault left flank. Order a number of units or leaders on the left flank equal to the command.
So that's how many
card.
cards we have. Yeah.
Yeah, so I've got 4 cards. So, but I only have 2 units to
Yeah.
activate.
Activate them all. Yep. And it's already highlighted the 2 units. Yep.
Order. And we're going to go. Let's see. The line can only move 1. So he's going to move. I am really clear. He's going to go there. And you're still in square.
Correct.
So I'm going to go ahead and attack there again with my cavalry.
All right.
So you get to attack first
with 1 dice.
Oh,
and I do a hit, but you don't have to retreat.
okay.
It sucks. And you do 1 dice to me.
Okay. I need one. Come on, one infantry.
That is a miss when you go to square. That's why you want to go to
Right.
square. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Back to you.
All right. Ha, ha, ha.
Man, I wanted that guy.
So close. So close. Yet so far away. All right. Recon and force. 1 unit in each location.
Okay.
We're going to activate this guy here. And he's going to move there.
He's in square.
Yeah, you can go out of square on the start of your turn.
Nope, not with a cavalry guy next to you.
Really?
Yep. I just read that. So coming out of square, it says if there are no enemy cavalry units on the adjacent hex, an
Oh,
infantry
that's right,
unit.
right. That's right. It keeps you in square. Right. Yep,
Yep.
that's right. All right. Then instead, we'll activate this guy right here.
Yep.
No, you know what? We'll use our artillery and bomb the hell out of you. Activate our artillery.
Okay.
And then we'll activate this squad and leader. Gonna move there.
Okay.
You're 3 spaces away, which is 2 dice. I'm gonna attack you for 2 dice with the artillery.
Okay.
2 dice. Retreat.
He'll go there.
And that's all I can do.
Okay.
Turns go by pretty quick when you know what you're doing. I mean, it's not, you're only activating a couple units and you're only moving a couple spaces and boom, couple attack rolls.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
What am I
and
going to
Camp
do?
Sawyer says the same thing. You can't move with cavalry next to you.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Man, I wish I had some center cards. But I will do. We will probe right flank. And that means we'll order them and order them. These guys are just going to go into there. And the cavalry is going to go 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then they can attack.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think they can still attack.
Yeah. Let me double check. That would be in the.
That's a light unit, 1 to 3. Yep, sure can.
Yep. Okay. So I'll attack with 3 dice going into there.
Yep.
A retreat.
A retreat, which I cannot ignore. Nope. I don't think a forced allows me to cancel a retreat. Does a forced?
Let's see. Terrain. Or blocks, no, line of sight. May move from square.
Nope, I don't think it. I don't see anything,
Nope.
so I'm gonna just move back, I guess. Let's see how far he has to move. Let's look at this player aid.
Just 1.
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. Just one. Just one, he says.
Okay. Now, can I move in there?
Yes, you can move in there if you want.
Yeah, we do.
Good point. Yes, but you can't battle because it's a forest text.
Right. And well, shoot. Now these guys will go ahead. The light, they have range up to 2.
Only when
So
they
they
don't
will.
move, though.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so we're done.
Only when they don't move, right?
So back to you, sir.
Oh no, wait a minute. You move, you get half your dice rounded up if you do move. So you have 3 dice or three blocks. You moved, so you would get 2 dice to actually shoot. Yes, you still get to shoot.
Okay.
We've been doing that
Yeah.
wrong. We've been doing that wrong.
Yeah. Okay. So well, should we just leave it that way for this game and know it better next time?
No, go ahead and shoot if you want.
Okay. So 2 dice there. So
Retreat.
nothing.
Yeah. Oh no, that's a sword. That's right.
Yeah.
Retreat.
So you don't. Yeah. Well, you don't have to retreat because we're not
Nope,
melee,
yep,
right?
nothing. Yep.
Yep.
Ignore that.
Now it's your turn.
Yes. He's falling into my trap. All right. Forward, boys. Forward. 2 in each section. So we're going to activate this group of guys here. Activate them. Those guys. No, not those guys. This guy's back in the corner, not these guys. So I'm just going to go ahead and move them one there. And these guys are not going to move. They're just going to shoot. This guy's going to move. One there. Then we're going to have the artillery shoot, and we're going to have let's see. That was 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, so we're going to move this guy. No, we better fire. We'll move this guy up. We're going to move him up.
Okay.
And then on the left flank, your right flank, I'm going to go ahead and shoot with this guy. And I'm going to shoot with this guy. All right.
Okay.
So shooters first, we'll go left to right. We'll go with the Portuguese unit here.
Okay.
He's going to shoot at your cavalry. 4 dice. I think for some reason I get a sneaky suspicion they get a bonus die, but that might only be a melee. Yeah, that's only melee, huh? That's too bad. All right, so 4 dice on your cavalry there. Come on,
Okay.
let's see a hit, baby. Hit! Nothing but a retreat.
Okay.
All right, this unit here, shooting into the forest. Is that -1?
Yeah.
into infantry -1. So I get 5 -1 is 4 dice.
Mm-hmm.
There's a hit and a retreat.
And then just one retreat.
Just one flag. Yep.
There we go.
Oh no, remove the wrong guy. Sorry.
Oh,
What's
which
this
one
guy?
were you looking at? Oh, let me put. How do I take a hit back to that guy? Recover hit. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, this guy goes back. Okay, so take a hit, and then he goes back 1. Okay.
You don't want to move him there because I activated this guy. It's my last guy.
Oh yeah, sorry.
So put him on the other. There you go. Put him on the other side. All right. So now I can't shoot you because you're too far away. So I guess I'll be done.
You're getting some
Yes,
powerful
you
units.
you're gonna do.
You got some powerful guys up here now.
I'll tell you what, the pot you overextended yourself. You had a very slim chance to, or you had a very good chance to kill me at one point.
Right.
But now you kind of overextended, and now I've got my reinforcements up there. So now it's a battle. Now you just can't just pick on the little guy.
Well, yeah, that's always fun picking on the little guy. So I'm going to go assault center, and I can do that up to the number of my command card. So I have 4. So I am going to go. I'm going to order the artillery to fire. I'm going to order this guy to move. I'm going to order this guy, or no, I'm sorry, this guy to move, and this guy to move. So the first go ahead.
Just for your information, okay? If you wanted to do this, you could move this guy here, and then you can combine your artillery with your cavalry attack into one attack.
Yeah, but then I'm trying. I think what I'm going to do is I'm trying to get him out of harm's way. To be honest with you,
okay.
Just because I've taken some damage here, so I've got to kind of regroup a little bit.
Okay.
So this guy is actually going to go. He's going to go 1 and go into here and stop. This artillery is going to fire here.
Okay.
And that is a range. Let's see, we got
friends
range of 3.
2 dice. Yeah.
So 2 dice -1 though, right?
Why would it be -1? Oh, because of the forest. Yeah.
Forest, right? So 1 die. So come on. Nope. And then these 2 guys are moving. So this guy is going to go. Yeah, we're going to go here and stop there. And then this guy is going to go 1, 2, and he's going to go up on the hill, get back into some ranks here. And then that's it for that. And back to you.
Okay.
I was getting a little too spread out.
Yep. We're going to have a coordinated attack here. So 1 on each flank and then 2 in the middle.
Okay.
So we're going to have, we're going to order this guy here. This guy here. The artillery. And this guy. And they're all just shooting.
Okay.
So first things first, this line unit 4 on this guy here.
Okay.
Should be 4 dice. Come on, let's see some hits. Yes!
That's
That's what I'm
bullshit.
talking about.
That's bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I will then take this artillery unit and attack this guy. And that's going to be 1, 2, 3 spaces away. 3 spaces away is 2 dice. Come on, 2 dice. Come on. Come on. Yes.
I should have moved him out of the way.
You should have put him behind the hill.
Yep.
Put him behind the hill. All right. How about this guy? And it looks like it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dice, -1 for the first 4 dice.
Mm-hmm.
We're looking for yellows this time. 4 dice yellows. All right. 2 retreats, though.
So he'll go 1, 2. Come on. There we go.
That is all she wrote. Do you want to continue, or do you want to just call it a night?
Yeah, let's call it a night. We've been playing for a little while.
Yeah.
Hey, well, I say we try to let's play again next time for real.
Okay. You think you got it now? It's not that. I mean, once you've done it a few times, it's pretty easy.
Right. And
it's just learning all those specific kind of rules.
Right.
And when you get different units, you get guard units in. There's some special rules on those and stuff. If you're playing like a regular scenario, you should be pretty good.
Do you have any of these other command and color games?
I got them all.
So, because I'm thinking you can't buy Napoleonics. So, which other one would you buy?
Well, I enjoy the samurai one because it's got a whole like Zen card deck, and you spend like mystic energies for your cards, and you activate these cards to do all kinds of special crazy powers, which is kind of cool. It's kind of got that ninja samurai feel to it. I like that one a lot. The Ancients is very good, but it's a lot more, I guess, streamlined than this. Like, you don't have infantry and cavalry. You don't have that like whole going into square and retreating and all that ahead of time. It's based on whether you're a light unit or a heavy unit or a medium unit. And so there's a lot of, is this a heavy unit can do this against, like a heavy cavalry unit can't retreat against a medium or light infantry unit, so things like that. So it makes it a little bit more to learn, I guess, which is good. I mean, if you like more complex games,
Right.
If you don't like the Ancients, though, it is kind of just, 2 lines smashing together, hoping one of your units break through and then just, encircling your opponent.
I may just
and the
wait.
medieval is a little wanky as well. If you're interested, I can show you something really quickly here.
I wish I'd just get the Napoleonics back on sale.
If I look at this here, I'm going to show you something here, which is kind of cool. We could try this next time as well, if it's going to load sometime. All right, just share my screen. There we go. So on Board Game Arena, you can actually play Memoir 44. You don't have to have an account. All you have to do is register on them. You don't have to pay for anything because I've got the premium account. And so we can play that if you're interested in trying it.
Okay.
And they have like look how many different scenarios they have, like 1,000 different scenarios, like tons and tons of different scenarios.
And that's on Board Game Arena.
It's on Board Game Arena. I don't know if you're on there or
I
not.
do. Yeah, I have an account. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, we can try that as well because it's got a really good interface, and we can play that. It's
Okay.
this one is a lot easier to kind of calculate because you basically calculate by how far away you are.
Right.
So like infantry units have a power of like 4 dice, and then you subtract 1 for every space away you are. So like at 3 spaces away, you'd only use 1 dice. 2 spaces away, you use 2 dice. So it's a little easier to get into. And of course, it's got the World War II theme, which makes it very good.
Right. Yeah. No, let's do that then. That would be, yeah, there it is. I've got it pulled up. Okay, cool. Yep, we can do that. Let's do that next
We
time.
can actually, if you're interested, we can do it like I can send you a thing and we can play it offline, and you can just run your turn whenever like during the day, and then it sends it to me and shows me what you did on your turn.
Okay. Yeah. Let me read the rules and then I'll send you a thing. How's that?
Sure.
And
So
then
that's just an option I was thinking about.
next week I won't be available, but we can try it the week
You're
after.
going on vacation, aren't you? Well, this is a learning game just to teach it to you and just to show it off. Just to kind of show you what the game is like and find out if it's something you're interested in. And what you think? So I'd like to hear your honest opinion, because I know this game is very decisive between players. Some people hate it, some people love it.
No, I actually I would, like I said, if it was available, I'd probably go out and buy it. I like the chemistry of it, and like you said, I think once you get used to playing it, it goes pretty quick. But Memoir 44, I saw that. I did play this one time at Origins. There was a bunch of people who had it set up. It was crazy how big this board was. They had it it was on 2 big tables, and they had each section. Everybody was playing their own little section.
Yeah, you can play what they call the it's like Commander's Edition, where you have 1 board in the middle and then 2 sideboards.
Right.
And you have like 3 people playing, and then you have 1 commander that's commanding each of the guys and playing cards for them. It gets pretty intense. Epic Memoir, I think is what they call it. Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Yes. But yeah, I mean, it's frustrating that you can't buy Napoleonics. So, and it looks like it's not even on the P500. So, and it's crazy.
Why, when it was re-released, I was like you. I was like, damn, it's going to cost me a lot of money, but you know what? I want to get the game. So I bought it all. It is a pain in the ass to sticker it all. I know a lot of people don't like that because it's a bunch of blocks. I don't mind it. I can sticker it while I'm watching somebody's live stream or whatever and having a good time. Boom, boom, boom. And I can sticker a game in like an hour. So, I mean, that's not a bad thing. But it's really, I figured once it went out of print, you're not going to get it again because they're not going to reprint it for a while.
Right.
It's a good one to have. Add your collection. You can play it solo fine. Play one side, turn the board around, play the other side. It's not that hard. You just play it to your best ability on both sides.
Yeah,
there's not a lot of there's only a couple cards that'll be like, oh, I interrupt you, I can attack first. We didn't even have that card come up in our game, but there's like a couple cards like I can strike first. Okay, well, if you had that card and you missed it, oh well, you just didn't get a chance to use it.
Right.
But did you add something?
Yeah, look at it's $359.
Holy cow! Mine's for sale for $359. I will be more than happy to sell mine.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wow.
And so that's why I hadn't.
And there's like 5 expansions that add like Portuguese, and it adds like the Spanish, and it adds like a whole bunch of other factions.
I won't be buying that soon. But yeah, let's plan on playing in a couple weeks then. That'd be great.
Well, have a good trip on your for Thanksgiving, and we'll see you maybe. You know what? The week after Thanksgiving, December 5th, I'm gone.
Okay.
So I don't know. We'll have to like figure out. I'm going to be going from like the 5th to the 9th or 5th to the 10th or something. So
Okay.
of December. I don't know if there'll be a week when you get back before I leave. Maybe there'll be a week in there we can get in.
Okay.
All right. We'll be in touch.
And thanks again. I appreciate you playing and everything.
Well, you did really well, really, really well. I mean, you're actually technically winning. I mean, it's kind of the game is kind of about, oh, I've damaged you. Now I've got to finish you off. If I don't finish you off, I'm screwed because now, I've weakened myself. I'm out of position, and now you've got all your other units coming after me. And now, what am I going to do? So that's kind of where we're at. You had several opportunities to knock me out, and didn't quite get it done. So now I've got those damaged units moved away. You didn't get a chance to move your damaged units away. So now you're paying the prices. I'm kind of now back to 4-3. It's kind of even now.
Yeah, if you hadn't have went into square, you would have been. I had a good chance, but you went to square where rolling one dice, that was tough.
Yeah, that's why you want to go to square when you can, because that one dice just like limits it. But you don't want to go to square if somebody else can come in there and just beat the hell out of you too.
Right.
So,
all right, buddy.
Yeah, I've gotten some bad rolls too. So
yeah, you did.
But it was good fun. Everyone, take care out there. We'll see you guys soon. Look on our post, Tack Up Facebook page, and Jerry's will be posting every Thursday at 7:00. Jerry's going to post and talk about when we're going to get together. So just check out his video, and he'll tell you when the next time we're getting together is.
Yeah, make sure you come by and see Hexy, Camp Sawyer, and
it's this week, right?
This week, yeah. So
this Thursday. So that would be a big moment. So thanks everyone for coming out. St. Camp Sawyer. Thanks for coming out, and Phoenix Knight and everyone else. Hex to Hex. Take care. And